How do we address the quagmire in the community development agency? I don't think it's probably a secret to anybody here that reads the paper or is informed about county government that I and, quite frankly, Marita are the two odd board members out when it comes to this issue. And quite frankly, the only way you're going to resolve this issue is address the three board members that have brought us this issue and keep this issue. And that's Supervisor Walensky, Supervisor Claudino, and Supervisor Thomas. I'm not a happy camper of the conditions down there. I have been from the start a strong supporter. But this isn't the city. The city basically has the luxury of every member of the 5 members of the city council all representing the entirety of the city. The county, we represent districts. I represent District 4, Rita represents District 3, and they represent the other districts. And quite frankly, that is a huge board problem, and the board, or the citizens, are going to resolve it in addressing those 3 board members. Thank you.
I don't have any first-hand knowledge of the Community Development Department, except their conference room is quite cramped. But I have read a good percentage of the 1,200 pages of transcript that was released by the County Council regarding the suit and then the non-disclosure of the terms of the termination. And those 1,200 pages, spanning 20 years, that's 20 recent years, it's very clear that your health and safety have been put at risk by the approval of building permits and construction that did not meet code. This includes substandard water tanks for rural areas where that water tank is the first line of fire defense. It includes improperly constructed buildings, homes. This isn't about egos. This is about your health and safety. These public servants, the inspectors and the management of the building department, work for you to protect you. They're just as important as the fire and police. It's unforgivable that 20 years of mismanagement has been tolerated, and that termination seemed to involve, I don't know what other word to call it, but money's being paid to avoid the open and fair discussion of the performance of the planning department, the building department. These things need to be aired in public. I believe you can now get copies of that material. I invite you to read it. There's been excellent coverage in the press. You need to continue to drill down on it to form your own opinion. About what I would do is I wouldn't spend a lot of time on the past, because that's ancient history now, and hopefully you'll take care of that problem at the election. But I do believe that my experience as a consultant in business management for the Hewlett-Packard Company with many organizations, you only call a consultant when there's a problem, right? So I've been in the environment before where there's a failing organization that needs outside assessment, needs a performance audit, and needs to make the hard decisions. Most of the time, those problems start at management level. The employees usually want to do a good job, and they need the training and support of professional managers who will put the public interest at the utmost in every day they come to work. Thank you.
I guess I still have a little bit of time. Am I allowed to go back to the last question for a minute? Because I am not at all in favor of what the board did in the public humiliation of Ray Waller. I thought that was an absolute insult. County to Ray. Ray had been an employee for over 20 years. Lee is absolutely wrong. For 20 years, your public health and safety was not at risk. That's absolutely absurd. When Ray was terminated, I made a very strong appeal to the board that he be approached and that we negotiate a termination settlement. Ray was close to retirement. I encouraged the board to offer to buy in a couple of years of PERS or something. The board adamantly did not want to. They wanted to make a public statement. And the public statement was that there was, there's a new world order, or in this case, there's a new county order, there's a new sheriff in town, there was the other 3 supervisors, and their statement to the building community and to the public was using Ray in my opinion, in an absolute unjust and unfair way, and just publicly humiliating. I think that was absolutely horrible. I think it was absolutely not how you treat employees. And you can talk about the termination statement. He was terminated for one reason only, and that was because he was not able to work with the community development director. When the board made the termination, they went to personnel and they turned to county council and said, "We want to make a termination. You give us the best case." And so staff went and searched the record for 20 years to come up with the best case for termination. But he was terminated for one reason and one reason only, and that was because of his inability to work